Bet365 is an A-rated book on SBR. Click on their logo to discover why.
Hi, I'm Natalie Rydstrom and welcome to World Sports Weekly. With a month left to wait until the start of the World Cup 2014, the bookmakers have set many markets in which to make money, one of those being the top goal scorer. And with the best players from around the world competing, we have a few to choose from. Lucky for us, we have sports writer and tipster Alex Pease from that'sagoal.com to point us in the right direction and help us make a bit of money on this popular betting market. Alex, thanks for being here.
Thanks very much for having me.
Now, the top goal scorer market is offering some of the best odds at the moment, with favourite Lionel Messi starting with odds of 9. Why are they so high?
I feel because of the quality you have. He averages about a goal a game and has done this season, and then he's playing aside Argentina that a lot of people expect to get to at least the semi-finals. So with that in mind, he's going to play quite a large amount of games, and he can score quite a few goals. Argentina don't have the hardest group with Bosnia and Iran. He can score a few goals against them. So with the sort of player he is and that sort of opposition, he could score a lot of goals.
Okay, well, one thing's for sure, there's certainly money to be made here. Let's start with Lionel Messi, the favourite. He ended his season ranked 3rd worldwide, tallying 45 goals for his club and country combined. Half actually what he managed in 2012 when he reached a record-breaking tally of 91 goals. However, the Barcelona superstar was injured for a large part of this season. So Argentina are second favourites to win. With this in mind, would you bet him with odds of 9?
It's a little bit short, for me personally. These sort of top goal scorers, it's a little bit unpredictable. 4 years ago in South Africa, it was won by Thomas Muller, who's an attacking midfielder. So it can sort of go either way. It's one of them. So I think 9 to 1's a little bit short when there's so many good players competing. Obviously, Messi's a brilliant player, but with so many players, 9 to 1's a little bit short.
Okay. Any chance that you can see those odds changing then?
I don't think so, really. I think he will remain the favourite, obviously, because we know how good he is. He's had injured for large parts of the season, but still scored so many goals. Mm-hmm. At times, he's carried that Barcelona team. Haven't had their best season, they can still win the league. Yeah. So, no, I think he'll make about 9 to 1, and maybe not worth it at that price.
Okay, well, joint second favourites are Brazilian footballer Neymar, who plays for Barcelona, and Portuguese Cristiano Ronaldo, who is with Real Madrid. Last year, and to no surprise, Ronaldo was the #1 top goal scorer of 2013, scoring a total of 69 goals for club and country. Neymar, however, didn't make the top 10 list. However, with Brazil being the #1 favourites to win and Spain 4th favourites, which way would you lean if you had to pick either?
It's a difficult one, really. I think Portugal, they don't have the greatest squad apart from Ronaldo. The reason they're here is pretty much Ronaldo. So I don't know how far they'll really go. As I said with Brazil, they could go all the way and win it. But I'm not sure Neymar's really the man to grab them goals. He's not set the world on fire in Barcelona so far. He's struggled a little bit. But in the Confederations Cup last year, he was very, very impressive. So I'd probably go for Neymar out of the two, just because I think Brazil will go a bit further in the tournament.
Exactly, and if you are going for the top goal scorer market, that is certainly something to consider. Now, Sergio Aguero and Luis Suarez also made the top goal scorer list. They're priced at 21 and 26 respectively. Should we consider either of these two players?
I think we're starting to get into the prices you really want to be looking at here. I think with Suarez, I think Uruguay could surprise a lot of people. The competition being in South America, they can have a really good go at this. So Suarez might be a good shot. He's had an amazing year in the Premier League, broke all sorts of records, won Player of the Year in the Premiership. So he's definitely worth looking at. My only maybe slight concern with going for Suarez is the fact that they're in a tough group with England and Italy. So one of those 3 won't make it into the last 16. That could be Uruguay and it could be England. So if you're looking at Suarez, you've got to bear that in mind. Aguero, playing with Messi and all those creative players they have, people like Di Maria, Aguero's going to get goals. He's had a really good season, struggled with injuries at times, but when he's played, he's been magnificent. So maybe out of the two, I would go for Aguero once again because I think they'll get a bit further than Uruguay.
Exactly. Well, do you know, because we're talking about long shot bets now, a long shot bet that I think is worth considering is Brazilian player Fred. He's playing for the country favoured to win. He earned top goal scorer in the 2013 FIFA Confederations Cup, and with a payout of 29 at Sportingbet, surely that's worth a few quid.
I 100% agree. I recently did the article on this for That's a Goal, and Fred was my long shot bet as well. When watching the Confederations Cup, he scores goals. The players he has around him, he's the target man. He's the one who'll be in the middle, getting the heads on balls, getting shots on target. And he's not the biggest name in the world. He's playing for Lyon in France. He's back in Brazil now. with the home crowd behind him, I think maybe even an each way bet, he could be a really good bit of value.
Right. And what would you say is the best way to play the top goal scorers market? Would you hedge your bets, or are you picking one winner here?
If you want to play his market, maybe pick 2 or 3 of the bigger prices, the 30, 40 to 1s, and go each way. Because a lot of the bookies are offering each way on this. So that gives you a bit of security, because it's so competitive with so many teams and so many great players. It's a difficult one to call.
Yeah, all right then. Well, Alex, peace. That wraps things up for our top goal scorer preview. Alex is from that'sagoal.com. You can find the link in the description below this video. They provide free football betting tips and the latest bookmaker offers for all major football leagues. Do be sure to check it out. Alex, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks very much.